I've been doing a lot of reflection, a lot of reading, a lot of listening, and I've been comparing a little bit. Now, they say don't compare, right? Don't compare yourself to others, but how do you learn if you don't compare? So I compare myself to who I was yesterday, and there are certain people that you can look back, and now not everything in your lives are going to line up and be the exact same, but I like to look and see what those things are, because once you analyze the situation, you can get better from it. So Chris is about 6 years older than me, but there was a couple of things that were different that I've realized. He didn't drink alcohol at all, ever. And if I look at my life and go, I didn't drink alcohol if I took off 10 years of alcohol drinking, good Lord, what my life would be different. So I think that's huge. Huge. He also had a belief. He was manifesting to be a billionaire in 2009. In 2009, I was manifesting to be a millionaire. So really only a couple of things I think that are different were those two things. I became a millionaire. It wasn't until a couple years after making some big mistakes that I was lower than I've ever been. But when you're lower is when you grow. So my mind started, I just was reading every day and growing and just learning and getting stronger in my pain. It wasn't until about 2 years ago. So that's a big difference, that my mindset, I finally decided I will be a billionaire. And it wasn't about the money necessarily at all. But if you think about it, if you want to live your best life and teach and grow and help the most, if you compare a millionaire to what he gives away compared to what a billionaire gives away, who's going to win? Who's going to do more? A billionaire. The only way they become a billionaire is by leveling up their belief. And I've been listening to Tony Robbins, and I've been self-developing for over 20 years. But I think part of the difference that me and Chris Crone had was that he was believing for something bigger. And I think I had such a scarce mindset that I couldn't even fathom that. And once I say something out loud, I know it's going to happen because I know I'm going to put the work into it. So could part of it be greed? I wasn't as greedy because I think that could be part of it, because I've never really been a materialistic person. I did really care what other people thought about me at a young age, but I could have bought a Lamborghini when I was 24 if I wanted to. And I could have been worth $100 million right now if my mindset was different. So I just want to encourage you guys, your mindset is everything. It is everything. If you can't achieve it until you believe it. And it's really hard to say, how can you believe something until you haven't seen it done? And that's where the faith comes in. That's where the loneliness comes from. Because when you are going to be different than others, most people are going to resent you, feel inferior, feel jealous, insecure, try to sabotage you. So you've got to learn to be able to walk on your own. And I'm sharing this with you guys today because I've been doing a lot of pondering and been listening to a lot of mentors, reading a lot of books, and smart man learns from his mistakes and a wise man learns from others. I now, for the while now, been praying for wisdom, just like Solomon did, King Solomon. He prayed for wisdom, and that's what I pray for, wisdom, because that is more rare and pure than gold, than money. If you're wise, you can help others. I was on a Forge call that people spend $500,000 to be a part of. And the first 3 months, really, the main thing we're talking about is our mindset and our belief system. Because most of us growing up didn't have anybody that really put belief into us for a majority of people because they were in their own rat race. You know, my dad has always thought $100,000 was a lot of money. So that's what he did. And I thought $40,000 was a lot of money until I did it and realized it wasn't that hard. Let's do more. Let's do more. Let's do more. And then I used to think that drive in me, like Chris Crone told me, I had a drive. It felt like a hunger. Well, no, I'm trying to save money here. It's not about. I feel like he wasn't really looking at what was actually happening currently, and he was just so focused on this scarce mindset, which I understand. And maybe that's part of my challenge is, you know, going from a million negative to leveling up. Maybe that'll push me to where I need to be. And that's what I'm really searching for is what's my next best move? Is it to sit still, to handle the things in front of me, to do best in every day? I'm getting phone calls. All right, I'm getting phone calls. Apologize. All right, I got a call from the DRE. This is going to click back on. All right, I got a call from the DRE, but I'm back. So, what is this top fans here? Anyways, do me a favor. If you are going through any challenges right now and you need someone to talk to, I would love to help you and guide you because I've been through a lot of things. I own 38 doors, but 38, sold 2,000 homes. And I've been very driven my whole life. And it was out of a fear-based mentality, and I understand that now. But I want to keep the drive without the fear, right? So my purpose has changed, and that is to become the best version of myself and give that person to the world. So how do I become the best version of myself? I build systems and people to improve the world. So that's what I want to do. And I hope you guys got some information from this. If there's any questions, comment, and we'll get back to you at first opportunity. Have a blessed day.